Cincinnati and Pittsburgh. Bet online, good game. Steelers 5.5, 40.5 the total. Bengals 2-1 straight up and 3-0 ATS since they fired Zampese and put Laser in there as offensive coordinator. It was short with the short, quick passes because of the shaky offensive line. And you look at this graphic with Andy Dalton. First 2 games, look at the jump in completion percentage from 54% to 73% in the last 3. Yards per pass, way up. Interceptions, he had no touchdowns the first 2 games, 0-4. Touchdown INT ratio at 7-2 the last 3 games. Here's Laser. As long as he keeps in mind this is the intent of the play and tries to stay true to that and manages the other options that might come if they leave somebody one-on-one, then he'll play decisively. I think that's the biggest thing, is they're getting it done and protecting him. A.J. Green's been terrific as well. They're getting him more involved. And once again, Eifert's hurt out for the year. Is that something? Seems like the guy's questionable every game anyways, but he's finished as well. So something else that the Bengals have to deal with on offense.
Yeah, but this year with Eifert hurt, it's been different. Tyler Kroft has stepped up at the tight end position for Andy Dalton. So the loss of Eifert, which, it killed him in the red zone in recent seasons, hasn't been the case, at least in recent weeks. And you look at Dalton and how fast he's been getting the ball out of his hands. His average release time in the first 2 games with Zampese, 2.72 seconds. In the Laser games, 2.51 over the last 3. So he's getting the ball out of his hands quicker. Lo and behold, look at the last graphic we got here. It's taking pressure off of that Bengals offensive line. Look at the sack percentage. The first 2 games getting sacked on 12% of dropbacks. The last 3 under 8%. So it's certainly a Bengals offense that has shown dramatic improvements in recent weeks. Although I'll tell you what, Dalton's probably going to have to get the ball out pretty fast again, because the Steelers, number 3 in the NFL in sack percentage, and they've had their starting 11 fully healthy on the field defensively in each of the last 2 ball games.
Ben still has issues downfield. The accuracy, dead last in the league. Passes 20 yards or longer. He hit the 51-yard touchdown pass to Brown was a fluke, tip pass by a DB. Could have been intercepted. Maybe the downfall the last 2 years. No Heath Miller. No production out of the tight end. Green was a bust. He had the concussion last year. He only played in a couple games. This year, 19 catches for 177 yards from the tight end position. Roethlisberger on missing Miller. Quote, you develop that relationship with Heath over years and years in practice, the type of person and teammate he was. He was probably the best teammate I've ever played with and one of the best men I've known in my life. They got Bell going last week. He had a huge game, 32 carries with the big win on the road, but the Steelers have been inconsistent, although it was good to see that Brown had a big game and Bell had a big game for the first time this year.
I don't like these quotes coming from Big Ben. Talking about guys that retired 2 years ago and, I still miss them, and, he's the best guy I've ever known in my life. Ben Roethlisberger sounds like a guy who's ready to hang up his spikes. The quotes are consistent in that regard. And you talk about Le'Veon Bell. Look, they had 63 snaps against KC last week. Bell, 32 carries, 3 receptions. He's touching the ball 35 of them. I understand that he can handle an immense workload. That's too big of a workload, if you ask me, for Le'Veon Bell. We'll get back to this game when it comes to play of the day time.
Hey, guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.